Welcome to our story. It is our belief that if you wanted to go and watch actors play, you'd go to a regular dinner theater. We assume that you are here because you want to interact and try your skills as a sleuth. As such, you want to add to the action. The success of the evening depends on how involved you and your fellow guests get and how well you guys stay in character. We hope that you enjoy the story and that it's not slapstick or cheesy. This is, after all, a serious topic. A crime has been committed. Let's go over some of the rules for this evening. The number one rule is that you cannot lie. Okay? There are some stipulations to this though, because the criminal is the only person who is allowed to lie. Now don't get too upset because the criminal cannot lie about facts. If you know that a person had a pink phone, and that happens to be the criminal, and you go and you ask them, he has to admit that he had the pink phone, or she has to admit that she had the pink phone. But they can tell you some other reason on why they had a pink phone. Okay? So the criminal can lie about things on why they have it and stuff like that, but they cannot lie about facts. You, as a character, cannot lie about anything that you have on your sheet. Once again, though, you are allowed to speculate. Alright? If the criminal successfully convinces 50% of the guests or more that they were not the person who did it, then they get to go free by creating reasonable doubt. So make sure that you ask the tough questions. Okay? Everybody feel free to share the information that you have. You may know things that others don't, and they know things that you don't. The more you share information, the more you'll get information. Make sure that you talk and ask questions to everybody around, and make sure that you take notes, keeping track of who drives what cars, who has what phones, who was where, who saw who. Those kinds of things can be really important, okay? If you see a bio unattended, do not take it. This is one of those things that sounds very tempting, but don't do it. You don't want to spoil the fun. What if that's the criminals that's sitting there? The criminal does know who they are, and it will say at the bottom of their bio that they are the criminal. So if the criminal is leaving it around, then you're going to know halfway through the game who it was, and that's just no fun. So make sure that you play an even game for everybody, okay? You will get clues throughout the evening. Make sure, once again, that you don't steal all of the clues. Everybody is given the same things to solve the mystery, the murder. Make sure that you're giving everybody the same opportunities that you've been given, okay? Keep notes on your character. If you're married to somebody or you're in business with somebody, you may not know who that person is in real life. So make sure that you figure out who they are in the game and get paired up with them. They don't always know the same stuff that you know, so make sure that you talk to them, okay? Once again, you cannot change your facts. You cannot lie, but you are certainly welcome to gossip. It's just like a giant game of Facebook. Oh, did you see her? She's gaining weight. She must be pregnant. You can do all of those kinds of things. Make up things. It doesn't matter. As long as it's not in your bio, have fun with the game. Speculate as much as you want. Be careful with your bios though, and make sure that nobody steals them. Just because there's a rule that you can't steal it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. Alright? Make sure that you're paying attention to who's staying in character really well, because at the end of the game there is a prize for the person who is the best actor, and you guys are the ones who vote on that. So make sure to write that down as well. Okay? The person who comes up and solves the crime of who did it, why they did it, and how they did it will get a reward for being the super sleuth of the evening. And once again, if the criminal convinces more than 50% of you guys that he or she did not do it, then they'll get a criminal mastermind award and get set free. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. If you have any more questions, please just ask, and have a fantastic time.